In the halls where the whispers gather, conservative minds debate the future. From tax cuts to border walls, strategies clash like a political rally. Frustration brews in the chambers. As always, meet new challenges. Dissenting voices rise up, seeking unity, but finding divides. We stand strong, we stand tall. In this party, our spirit will not fall. Though the path is rocky and long, we march forward with hearts full of song. Policies debated, votes cast.
All right.
Yes. This is Rebel Republic, the best political talk show in all of Massachusetts, in all of Vermont, in all of New Hampshire, in all of Maine, in all of Connecticut, Rhode Island, Delaware, New York. It doesn't matter. You're either with us or you're against us. And with me, as always, Coach Schumann, the voice of reason, is away in Italy, becoming a communist as we speak. And we are here. A lot of news going on. And I had wanted to start because of the funny thing I saw over the weekend. As we know, there is always redistricting going on in several states, usually every state, trying to draw those counties out and different maps to get the votes so they can get Democrats or Republicans into office. And Texas was going through their redistricting at the Texas legislators overtime special session. And they were furious because they believe Republican colleagues' efforts to redraw the state's congressional maps. It's been a painful and protracted battle and drawn out as possible. The Democrats have been furious with it. They want hearings. They've threatened filibusters and even to flee the state to deny the Republicans' wishes. And there was a incident where a Democrat had to be removed from the room. He was very, let's just say, passionate in his feelings about redistricting. And he was warned to be quiet several times, and he did not abide by that. And he was asked to leave the room. He refused, and basically said, if Republicans and Donald Trump are allowed to cheat our democracy with any kind of resistance, then there is no hope for us anywhere in the nation. So he was pretty passionate about that. And, he just, again, he would not stop talking, and he got arrested. And it was crazy because the charges ended up being dropped. So that's what blew my mind. His name is Isaiah Martin. He is a Democratic congressional candidate running in Texas's 18th district. This happened on Thursday. So the redistricting hearing has been going on for a while, and the guy got removed from the legislative meeting. After being warned several times to take his seat and be quiet, he continued to just cause disruptions. So I know this happens often, the redistricting. I know we've done it in New York many times. Is it specific to get the numbers right? Because I know Trump had said that he wanted 5 more Republican seats in Texas. Do you think specifically, this is just how it's been done, right?
Yeah. So, I'm trying to see this video.
Oh, the video's on. The video's hilarious. Because he's warned and he won't shut up. And then he's asked to leave. He won't leave. They have to forcibly take him down.
Man. I'm trying to find it.
Let me see if I think I may have I'm gonna see if it plays after the break, after the commercial. But yeah, he said America will rise again. America will stand up to tyranny.
I got it.
Okay. Just watch it. He put it up. And this is a guy that's running. He's not even in, which is even more hilarious.
For what you have.
Jesus, get off of him.
Get off of him.
Remember you kindly for what you have done. They will not. As a matter of fact, history might not remember you at all because of what you have done. You need to have shame. History will not remember you for what you have done. It is a shame. It is horrific for what you have.
Jesus, get off of him.
Shut up, fat lady.
It is horrific for what you have done. You should all be ashamed. I'm not remember you kindly for what you have done.
Yep, and he got arrested, and they dropped the charges. That was the only thing I didn't like.
I mean, I don't know. But
and he's running for a Democratic seat, and Trump, he wants those seats, and he values them, and he says we need 5 more seats in Texas. Get it done. But the other big thing we were talking about is the Peacemaker, Trump.
I guess this is the map here. Hold on before you go into that.
Oh, where? Oh, you have it. Okay.
Here's what the map would become. Red, baby, red.
Yeah. I mean, really?
That'd be great.
Texas is the most red state around.
I guess
Texas has the most executions.
Does it?
Yeah, for capital punishment. They're the ones that actually go through with it. You do something in Texas, they take care of you pretty fast. It's not one of those places you stand on death row for 20 years. But Thailand and Cambodia reached a ceasefire through trade. President Trump announced Monday, ending a huge conflict that displaced 260,000 people. He said he spoke to the leaders of Cambodia and Thailand, urging a ceasefire, adding the U.S. would not get back to the trading table with the Southeast Asian countries until the fighting stopped. And I didn't even know this. Thursday, a landmine exploded along the border, wounded 5 Thai soldiers, and both sides were blaming each other, and it started clashes that have killed at least 35 people and displaced more than 260,000. Wow. So that's amazing to me. So basically, he came in and said, listen, if you guys don't stop fighting, we're not going to trade with you. And they're like, okay, we're done.
Right.
That's all it took?
It's all it took.
Wow. That is power right there. And they're shaking hands. Oh my God, that's crazy. That is crazy. It's time to start rebuilding trust, confidence, and cooperation going forward. Well, we talked about this. Both countries have prime ministers, and we were talking about the U.S. basically being the only country, other than maybe Britain, that doesn't have like one dictator, like a king, prime minister, president, ruler over everything, that has the checks and balances of law and is capitalist.
Right.
It's amazing to think that we're considered the greatest country in the world, and nobody really operates like us. I mean, even Canada, right? Canada has a prime minister. They have different provinces, but they have a prime minister. And did you see, I didn't hear the full news on it, the shooting in New York City?
Yeah. Yeah, they're looking for the guy. They got the guy. They know who the guy is.
So what exactly happened? I know it was at a bank or outside a bank.
Yeah.
I was trying to read up on it because I was actually watching Fox as it was going on. I didn't know it was in Manhattan.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I couldn't find out exactly what it was over.
Active shooters reportedly been identified as Shane Tamura, Las Vegas resident.
Oh. It was at the bank I saw. I just didn't know what they were. Were they trying to rob a bank? Because they killed a police officer.
Former football player.
Really?
High school football player, at least.
Wow. And it was just one guy?
One guy.
Wow. No, because I saw they had, the SWAT team outside. They had the cameras going. There was police everywhere, and they said
CNN race baited say it was like possibly white person. Meanwhile, he's clearly African American.
And because a female police officer got killed.
Yeah,
I didn't know
officers got killed.
I didn't know what exactly they were doing there. If it was like a bank robbery or what.
Came in with a rifle. Just came in and started shooting.
Geez. That's New York. That's just because of the unbelievable bail reform that we've had. The recidivism rate is outrageous. They just get released. They commit another crime. They get released. They commit another crime. And there's nothing that they can do. Like, I wouldn't even want to be a police officer. It's like, you put them away, they're out in 15 minutes. And so this is the other thing I found funny about New York. The New York Attorney General, Latita James, she has a group of 20 Democratic attorneys suing the Trump administration over its demands that they turn over information about food stamp recipients and applicants in the state in an effort to basically find illegal immigrants. She said it's a dangerous and illegal overreach by the Trump administration.
So what?
So they're trying to track down illegal immigrants they want in New York State, they want information about food stamp recipients and people who apply for food stamps in New York State to try to find and locate illegal immigrants. And she's suing the Trump administration over this. The New York State Attorney General. She says it's dangerous and illegal to use SNAP, the people that have the SNAP cards.
He killed one police officer, 4 civilians, 6 other people were wounded.
Wow. But it doesn't, because I was looking for it too. It doesn't say what actually, like it wasn't a robbery. It doesn't say anything like that. It just said there was a shooting.
Came in and was shooting.
Yeah. Okay. That's. Oh, here it is.
He died by suicide.
Oh, he died. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I did not know that. Wow. That's just crazy how that happens. The other thing that I saw was Trump giving Ukraine, and he's really mad at Russia. He's giving them like 10 days to have a ceasefire in Ukraine. Otherwise, there's going to be consequences. I found that interesting as well, because I don't think, obviously he's got juice and he's got power. I don't know if he's got that much power. Do you think Russia and Ukraine will stop?
I think it's gonna be a tough one to get done. We'll see.
Yeah. So wow, this is also crazy. Out of the shooting, the New York police chief said there were 100 people. This blows my mind. Or maybe this is something different. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is in Cincinnati. Cincinnati, there was a violent attack, and it's on film. 5 suspects were charged, and it was in downtown Cincinnati. It was a beating that took place on Friday night. There were 100 people watching 5 men beat the crap out of one person, and only one person called 911. Nobody did anything.
I'm looking at it. Holy cow.
That's just, maybe it's just me.
What are they beating on?
I mean, my first reaction wouldn't be on
a white guy. 12 black guys beating up a white guy?
I mean, I see a girl there too. But it's like, if I saw this happening, the first thing I would do is I'm not going to get on my phone and film it.
Yeah, he's white.
Yeah, but there's 5 dudes standing around him and a girl. And they said that there were 100 people watching. And the Cincinnati police chief says out of 100 people watching and recording the violent attack, only one person called 911.
And some woman got knocked out.
Oh, okay. So the woman there did get knocked out.
I don't know.
Oh, yes. Yep, I see it. Okay. Yes, it was Holly, the woman who got knocked to the ground. She's a single working mom who went to a friend's birthday party. It's unconscionable that there were no police present in that area of Cincinnati on a Friday night, or even an ambulance to take her to the hospital. Hardworking Americans should not have to worry for their safety when they have a good time in our cities. Holly said not a single local or state official had yet to reach out to her.
They were singled out because they were white.
Oh my God. I can't believe the pictures that are posted. They show her on the ground. She looks dead.
Single mom.
That's just amazing that this
Disgusting.
crap happens in America.
It's disgusting, dude.
I mean, the police chief expressed disgust that nobody called police as the violence was happening. 100 people were there and just freaking filmed it. Oh. If I saw a female getting the shit kicked out of her, I'm not going to take my phone out and video it.
And these people were tourists, I guess.
Why? And she said, the victim said, it's unacceptable not to call the police. Traffic was horrendous. People were driving by. They saw this. They were fighting in front of traffic. Oh my God. And the White House was pissed off. Engaging in this level of barbaric violence is unacceptable, and those responsible must face the full weight of the justice system. God, on a Friday night. Just, I mean, again, you're just hitting a woman too.
I want to hear what they said here on Fox. Can I play this?
Yeah, I'd love you to.
Interview the guy.
It's so disturbing.
It is disturbing.
Country are we living in? Joining me now is Ken Cobra, president of Cincinnati's Fraternal Order of Police. And I appreciate you being here with us. And it's not to insult your city, but this is intolerable. It doesn't belong on any American street. It honestly doesn't belong in any civilized society. And I saw a quote by you, Ken, where you said, what you see in this video and the behavior around there is people that fear no repercussions. Tell me why.
There's a black girl that I saw kicking. She's kicking.
Well, you know, Cincinnati and Hamilton counties are really at a crossroads. What kind of city and county do we want to be? Because right now you have about half the judges that support law and order, and then you have half of them that just don't, that are being, the cashless bail.
Insane, dude.
That's true. He's right.
It's insane.
He's right. Because the judges will just ROR. They'll release these people on their own recognizance, and then they just go out and offend again. And when there's no consequences for your actions, what are you left with?
It's crazy.
What are you left with? That's why it's like Kamala Harris being the border czar. People are coming over in droves. There's no consequences for the action.
So you got a
and you're making up for it now.
You got a situation in Cincinnati with this going on, and then you got a shooter in New York. I mean, what are we doing, dude?
Well, I think the heat plays a part in it too. People get crazy when it's heat. But no, it's sad that this is what our nation is coming to. It really is. It's sickening that this happens all the time. And I watched a documentary over the weekend.
Oh, Ryan Sandberg died.
Jesus.
Remember Ryan Sandberg?
Yeah, I did see that.
Very good player.
Yeah, he played for the Cubs.
He was a great player.
Yeah, he was an all-star.
I used to have his card. I probably still do.
I still do. But they God, it's just getting so crazy out there, exactly what they're doing.
I mean, my question is like, you have to have harsh penalties, dude. I mean, like people are like,
Yeah.
oh, you know,
Like even what Frank said.
they want to come after billionaires or white collar crime. Yeah, those things harm people financially in their lives. What about when people do things that are physically harmful to their lives? I mean, that's
physically harmful and just
dangerous.
and deplorable and disgusting.
It is.
That I'm not. I'm mad about the act. I'm angrier at the 100 people that stood around and filmed it with their cell phones and took pictures.
They just,
Like they're the ones that I want to kick in the nuts.
yeah.
Because I could never picture. I could never picture myself doing that. If I saw a female being jumped by 5 dudes, I'm going to get my phone out and I'm going to film it. So I can get 10 million views on TikTok.
Yes.
That just absolutely sickens me.
Sickening.
There's just no need for it. But I wanted to ask you, I watched a documentary about a kid in Michigan who committed a school shooting.
Okay.
And they charged his parents with manslaughter because there were certain signs there. He had some cryptic drawings. They called him in the school. They showed him the drawings. One teacher reported him on his phone looking at bullets. And they showed his diary where he's saying, I need help. I'm hearing things. The demons are after me. And so the father, he wants a gun. So they go to a pawn shop and the father buys the gun with the kid. The kid gives him the money for the gun. And then they show the kid at the gun range shooting with his parents. And the kid ends up bringing the gun to school and he kills 4 people. He wounds a bunch more. He takes a plea for, life in prison. And then they charge the parents for manslaughter. And they were saying, and that's the first time it's ever been done. Any other school shooting, it's never, they've never charged the parents. They charged these parents with manslaughter.
Well, they're saying they gave him a gun. They knowing.
And there were signs. There were a million warning signs, and they didn't follow him. And the school called him in twice, and they did nothing about it.
It's crazy.
No, it is. And I watched it, and they got convicted. And for the first time, I was like, yeah, they probably should have been convicted for it. Because I mean, your kids, their warning signs, and for that to happen is just sickening. And that was the other thing. Epstein's the lady that he was with, she's appealing now to the Supreme Court for a new trial because of lack of evidence. Wow. Ghislaine Maxwell. Because Pam Bondi apparently doesn't have the goods on her. So yes, Senate Republicans received marching orders from Trump to ram through his remaining nominees, but Democrats are slow walking the process over some key nominees. Wow. The most Jeanine Pirro, she's great.
Jeanine Pirro's great.
So, okay.
I can't get over this. These guys beating these people up. And
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
And his active shooter, like,
it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane what has been going on. And as we've said, it's not going to stop until these judges are, like the commissioner was saying, some are for law enforcement, some are not. And that's why, we were talking about the mayoral candidate of New York. He had his wedding over the weekend in Uganda. And he had basically private security, which was a SWAT team over there protecting them.
right.
And he's the one who wants to defund the police in New York City. Let's get a bunch of social workers and defund the police in the biggest city in the world. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do exactly that. And let's see how many more.
New York.
Let's see how many more shootings we have.
Escape from New York.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Starring who starred in that? Goldie Hawn's husband, or whatever he is.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, isn't he with Goldie Hawn?
Yes.
John Carpenter.
But Jesus, the stuff that he wants to do with the free grocery stores and the free bus passes. Everyone can ride the bus for free. You can go get your groceries for free. Rent control, all that good stuff. Yeah, that's realistic. Is Asbury Park a nice area?
No.
See, I knew it. I was arguing with my uncle about it. My uncle said
downtown is artsy, and they have good restaurants, and they have a beach. They redid the beach there.
Yeah.
They have some nice things, but over Asbury Park, the city, is a dump.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said it's a dump. Those were my exact words. Asbury Park is a dump. And he was trying to tell me,
revitalize it.
He was trying to tell me differently.
Went to a church once there.
Revival church. Wow. Contract. Oh, this is just. Yeah, that's right. Hulk Hogan.
Asbury Park had a great track program.
Who?
Asbury Park.
Oh, they do. Okay.
They used to. I don't know if they know. I don't think they do anymore. I think it's just a mess now. Everyone's talking about the midterm elections. Is that the ones that come up in November? It wouldn't be this November. Next year.
It's not this November. Okay. It'll be the year after.
Yeah.
So he's really got the next year to keep rolling because he has numbers.
Of Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what other news there is with Trump.
No, I was just looking at it.
It's funny because Gavin Newsom, the California governor.
Yeah.
He was saying that California has the best energy situation. Meanwhile, they trying to do it with windmills.
And solar and all that crap.
Yeah.
No, it's an absolute waste.
Gas
is high there. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. I agree. And I was talking to Laban Marsh about the tariffs in the real estate market, and he was telling me how it's really starting to turn around because of what Trump has been doing. Because gas prices are slowly dropping, inflation is slowly going down, and now it's becoming more of a buyer's market. So the economy, especially there, is becoming much, much better. They're providing more jobs, and the more people that move in there, he's got so much more inventory to sell. Than he said that they're up like 20% from last year because of everything that's been going on. And he's just so thankful for it because the economy was in the shitter. And that's why he was saying that, especially in New York, if our guy gets elected, it could be pure chaos.
Yeah, if Bob Dyer gets elected in your city, it'll be chaos, and then you're gonna have. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, especially if she has her way and he has his way and defunds the police and does all that crap that he said he's going to do. But God, the judges are just awful.
Yeah.
The more I read about the judges, the U.S. Circuit Court judges are undermining the federal court judges and the SJC.
Yes.
With the immigration and other rulings that Trump has made, and Pam Bondi is absolutely sick of it. And they're trying to have a discussion on administrative matters, budget, security, facilities, and because these judges are completely undermining each other, and then they're just blocking up the docket so nothing gets done. It's basically the federal court judges or the SJC having to step in and overrule these idiot state judges. And the DOJ put in an official complaint, and they want a special investigative committee because there's so many judges that their conduct constitutes prejudicial. It's prejudicial to the effective, expeditious administration of the business of the courts, which couldn't be more true. And it's again about, Venezuelan migrants being deported to El Salvador or the Sudan. Because, I mean, I wonder how it works in the U.S. Like if I'm a U.S. citizen and I get arrested for a major crime in Germany, do they send me back?
No,
you stay there. Right? They keep me there.
Yeah.
Unless I committed a crime here and fled there, then they'll extradite me back here.
Probably.
Otherwise, you're there. But yeah, wow. Hundreds of Venezuelan nationals have been gone. And this one judge ordered recently all planes bound for El Salvador to immediately be returned to the U.S. soil. And then he got overruled. I mean, it's just crazy. His emergency order touched off a complex legal saga that spawned dozens of federal court challenges across the country. I want to be a judge. Apparently, judging, you can make your own law or go against the law. And because everyone always says judges typically follow the law, they don't want to interpret it differently because they don't want to get overruled.
It's crazy. They're gonna bring in a guy like Mamdani who's gonna get rid of the police. Oh my god, it's crazy.
Yeah, watch what happens.
Yep,
The shootings will triple.
of course. Well, I'm getting tired. It's 11.
Yeah. All right.
I want to do it, but I'm legitimately unlike the lunchtime excursions where I'm really just looking for a lunchtime nap. I'm really not that tired.
No, I know. You had a long day.
This I'm tired.
You had a long day.
I'm ready for bed. Great show. Good stuff. Good topics. A little chill, but that's okay. Sometimes a little chill's good.
So,
Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne and Theo Huxtable.
yeah, I know. Jesus, that was sad too.
And
So,
now Ryan Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg. God, it's been a rough year. So,
You're here. You know, it's weird when you're people you enjoy listening to or watching when they pass away. It's weird.
yeah, well, it makes you realize how old you are. That's for sure. Makes you realize how old you are. Well, I mean, go figure out the A11 offense. See how you can put in elements of it. That'll be funny.
Not tonight. I'm not.
All right. Well, remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges, throw them right back at life.